It's your boy D Neal, back with another reaction video to our guy Now. Here we are with 18 weird German words you won't believe exist. I'm very intrigued at the thought of 18 weird German words. Before we do jump in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got now?
Rudy just walked out of his room and just sees me on the balcony, like with this really weird setup. This is a weird. It's probably a really weird thing to live with me. Anyway, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of NALF reads an article that somebody sent to him on his balcony. Absolutely premium golden content. I don't know how the writers on this channel aren't getting paid more, but they deserve it. The title of this article is called 18 Weird German Words You Won't Believe Exist. Let's see if that's true. Hey, Rudy, we don't have any coffee. I went down and got cappuccinos. Yeah, it's Rudy. Sorry for the interruption. You're getting the pure, genuine, authentic. Here we go. Number one, oorworm. I always have a hard time pronouncing this one. This is one I've heard a lot. Oorworm. Well, for you English speakers, literally translated earworm. We don't have a word for this in English. This is when you have a song stuck in your head and you just keep singing it over and over. In German, they say you have an oorworm. I actually love this song because I always get songs stuck in my head and I'm always just like singing nonsense and people say, oh, du hast ein Ohrwurm. I'm like, yep, maybe it's time to...
I love that you have a word for it, Joey. Because we've been needing a word for that. Because songs just stuck in my head all the time. And I just constantly sing it throughout the day. I can't stop. Ohrwurm. That's perfect. So anytime somebody, I'm going to be like, I got ohrwurm. Ohrwurm. Every time I say, oh, my bad, I got ohrwurm. I love that.
People say, oh, du hast ein Ohrwurm. I'm like, yep, maybe.
Let me check something really quick. All right.
It's time to let the old ways die. Fanve. Gosh, I'm going to butcher a lot of these pronunciations. Fanve. Distance pain. This gem describes the feeling of wanting to be somewhere else. It's kind of like the reverse of homesickness. I like this word. I get this a lot. It's probably why I moved to Germany. Fanve. I like this one. Kummerspeck. Okay, this is a good one. This is when you're just like grief eating or you're just eating because you're sad. You're eating your feelings. That's what you'd say. We'd say you're eating your feelings, but we don't have a one word like this.
Bro, y'all got some good words out there in Germany for everything. For everything, we use them as, yeah, like eating your feelings. It's more like a phrase than a word, know what I'm saying? But y'all put it down to a word. I like this. I'm going to have to learn these words to be able to use these words.
Sad. You're eating your feelings. That's what you'd say. We'd say you're eating your feelings, but we don't have a one word like this. Kummerspeck. When no one will go with you to a concert in Cologne and you eat to mask the feelings of sadness you have. Kummerspeck. Got it. Innerer Schweinhund. Literally inner pig dog. German is... amazing language. I had to defeat my inner Schweinhund this morning to get up and make this video. I don't know if we have an English equivalent to this. What jumped into my mind after hearing this is that old Native American saying that you've got two wolves in your mind, a dark wolf and a light wolf. And which wolf wins? The one you choose to feed. So don't choose to feed your inner Schweinhund. Got it. Lovely word. Beautiful word. Some folks just believe in the things they are and the things they are. Fremdschämen. Exterior shame. For those of you who cringe in phantom pain when others make a fool of themselves, this is your word. I get this a lot when I hang out with Roby, like a lot. We don't have a single word for it, but we call it secondhand embarrassment. Roby brings me a lot of Fremdschämen. That's a lovely word. Torschlusspanik.
Yes, I've definitely experienced that as well now. When you're with a friend, it just does random stuff or like draws attention, and I'm more introverted, and like when you're out in public with a lot of people, you don't want attention drawn to you, and they do that. I don't like it at all. Secondhand embarrassment. I feel that completely.
Roby brings me a lot of Fremdschämen. That's a lovely word. Torschlusspanik. Literally closing gate panic. People get older, some find themselves worrying about roads not taken or milestones they meant to achieve by a certain age. Is this kind of the same as like a midlife crisis?
Yeah,
I would compare this to midlife crisis. And you see here, it takes us English speakers 3 words to say what the Germans can say in one. Torschlusspanik. Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Treppenwitz. Staircase joke, literally. I love the literal translations because it just is hilarious. Have you ever noticed how when you have a chance encounter with an attractive person of the opposite sex or get into an argument with someone, the best jokes, lines, and comebacks always occur to you afterwards? Yes. That's the so-called Treppenwitz. It's the joke that comes to your mind on the way down the stairs after talking to your neighbor in the hallway 2 floors up. That is amazing that there is a single word for that very, very specific moment.
Yes.
I love it.
And there should be. And Germans are making perfect words that are needed in your daily life. Treppenwitz, I always get that. I guess it's because the pressure of the situation is gone now. And now I'm like, dang, I could have said this. Dang, I should have said that. It's like all of it starts racing to your mind. And it's like, where were you 5 minutes ago when I was talking to that girl? Where were you 5 minutes ago when I was talking to my neighbor? Where were you 5 minutes ago? I couldn't think of it then, but now everything's hitting me. Yes, that one. I get that one all the time.
Amazing that there is a single word for that very, very specific moment. I love it. Lebensmüde, life tired. Sounds depressing. This word literally means tired of life and is used to describe the dramatic and soul-crushing emotional agony of young romantic poets. Is this just depression? Lebensmüde.
That's what it sounds like.
Weltschmerz. World pain. Wow, we're getting into some depressing words right now. The world isn't perfect. More often than not, it fails to live up to what we wish it was. Weltschmerz describes the pain we feel at this discrepancy. What is this? This is like a existential dread, or the pain of existence, of the confusing nature of our existence. Weltschmerz. I get this. We probably all get this. That's probably why there is a word for it. That's awesome. Oh, I can't even pronounce this one.
When the world doesn't live up to your I don't really get this line. Maybe I don't have expectations of the world to live up to. And so that may be why I really don't get
Probably all get this. That's probably why there is a word for it. That's awesome. Oh, I can't even pronounce this one. Weichei? Soft egg. A soft egg in German means someone who is weak and cowardly. Okay, so this is actually like an insult.
Wow.
Du bist ein Weichei. Roby is ein Weichei. We say bad egg in English. Like, oh, he's a bad egg. Wait, do we say that? Or do we say bad apple? We might say bad apple. He's a bad apple. He's a bad egg. You know when you say something over and over again and it loses its meaning and then you have no idea what's real or not? That's what's happening to me right now. Also, Weltschmerz. Backpfeifengesicht.
Oh, wow.
Slap face. Have you ever heard of the joke, some people just need a high five in the face with a chair? Backpfeifengesicht kind of goes in the same direction. It describes someone who you feel needs a slap in the face. Backpfeifengesicht. Erklärungsnot.
I knew Roby was gonna pop up on the screen again.
In the face. Backpfeifengesicht. Erklärungsnot. Erklärungsnots is a state shared by cheating spouses, lying politicians, and school children without their homework alike. It's what you find yourself in when put on the spot without a sufficient explanation or excuse for something you have done or failed to do. Erklärungsnot. This is interesting. How efficient. See, I would, in these situations with my limited English vocabulary, just say, I don't know what to say. I have no explanation. I need full sentences to say what one German word can describe. Absolutely. Beautiful. The art of language. Sitzfleisch. Sit or seat meat. What does this mean? Sitzfleisch describes a character trait. Those who possess a lot of seat meat are able to sit through and weather something incredibly hard or boring. People who watch NALF vlogs possess the character trait of Sitzfleisch. Right? Is that right?
Nah, your blogs be super entertaining, bro. You're a very entertaining dude, bro. These blogs be on point. I love watching some now vlogs.
Possess the character trait of Sitzfleisch, right? Is that right? Okay. You got a lot of seat meat. Putzelbaum describes a somersault on the ground, a favorite way of children to get their clothes dirty. What? Okay, this makes no sense. Oh, I guess Putzel, tumble, tree. But why is it a tree? Riddle me that, Germany. Drei Käse hoch. 3 cheeses high. This is used to describe a person who is vertically challenged. That's a hilarious insult. You're 3 cheeses high. Zungenbrecher. Tongue breaker. It's the German equivalent of tongue twister. Oh, this is the first one where we have a single word that kind of means the same thing. Zungenbrecher is tongue twister. It's like a saying or something that is really hard to say because it's a bunch of alliterations or something. She sells seashells down by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. Das ist ein Zungenbrecher.
That's tough.
Schattenparker. Literally shadow parker. This word is a part of a series of insults for men who accuse them of unmanly behavior. In this case, of parking their car in the shadow to avoid heating up the interior. That is absolutely hilarious. So there's a couple other ones here. Vmdusha, someone who showers with warm water. Sitzpinkler, a man who urinates while...
Yeah, water's got to be hot. Not warm. Water has to be hot. I need hot water. Almost burning, but not burning.
Vmdusha, someone who showers with warm water. Sitzpinkler, a man who urinates while sitting down. These are hilarious insults. Oh, you parked your car in the shade because you don't want to be really, really hot? You fucking... That's basically what that is. What? Kudelmoodle. That is the most fun thing to say ever. Kudelmoodle. 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 Kudelmoodle describes an unstructured mess, chaos, or hodgepodge. Mein Leben ist ein Kudelmoodle. This is an interesting thing about German. It's super, super efficient. The German language is a very efficient language. German people are very efficient people. And that's why you've got some words here that take a full paragraph to describe in English, condensed down into one single word. Absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, let me know any other beautifully efficient German compound words, because it's actually fascinating. Some folks just believe in the things they heard and the things they read. It is hopped in. You know what that means? Nobody knows what waits for the dead.
That's all we got, bro. I love watching NALF's videos. He's entertaining. He's hilarious. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Ring notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up so I get suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link. Follow me. Touch me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy Neal. Out.